Hey everyone, it's Angela with Mystic Moon bringing you guys a karmic partnership reading. So this could be for the divine feminine, the divine masculine, whoever happens to be watching this, if you're twin flame, or just let's just say it's a soulmate or just somebody that you really care about is in another relationship. And so this is going to give us some insights into that relationship as far as what this person may be going through, what type of person they may be dealing with, etc. And then we're going to go into some connective energies between the two of you. So I am going to be using the terms divine feminine, divine masculine. And what I tend to do is I tend to do this reading from the divine feminine's point of view. So that's where I'm going to go ahead and keep it so it doesn't get screwy for me, okay? I am going to be using some new cards that I got. This is called the Universal Tarot. Do you see how huge these cards are? I am such a fan of big cards, as you can see. See how long these suckers are? I just love them. Wow, that sounded really perverted. But anyways, it's really cool. And then this deck here, it's called Art Through the Eyes of the Soul Oracle. Now, I've actually seen this deck for a long time, and there is something about it. I'm not trying to, trash it or anything, but for some reason, this line around the card just really bugged me. And then it just looks like really 1970s to me. I don't know. I'm a huge fan of different eras and things like that. There's not like there's anything wrong with the 1970s, but like this to me is just so like shag carpet. So I stayed away from this deck. But the thing is, I was looking at it online and the messages on it are really, really cool. So I decided to get it. So I am going to go ahead and use these today for the different messages. So what we're going to do is we're going to follow the karmic partner relationship spread from my Etsy. So I do offer this reading, and I will go ahead and include that link in the description box below. And as usual, I'm going to be letting a cat out because it's just constant in my household. So there you go. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to get started with these cards here first. We're going to take a look at the karmic partner's mind and heart space energy. So mental and karmic energy. That's what we're going to do. Where is this karmic partner at in their current headspace? And what I'm going to do instead of shuffling these guys, because like they're freaking huge, is I'm going to actually lay them out like this. And I'm not going to read reversals. For some reason, I just don't feel like it. I just don't. So I'm not going to. Okay, current headspace. This is the Queen of Pentacles here. Very interesting. So the karmic partner's current headspace could be that she has a head for, let me push this back so we can kind of see how they're so tall. We're not going to really see the full length of that card, but whatever. She could just be very much in that frame of mind right now where she's very practical. She's thinking about practical matters. She's thinking about finances. She could be a business partner or somebody that tends to the business or takes care of the household or takes care of children, a mother type, someone who is nurturing, etc. For the divine masculine, if that is what your divine masculine is currently dealing with, is a karmic relationship with this type of a female. She could be of an earth sign, which would be a Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus, but don't get stuck with the signs. That's just describing this type of a person. Now, I love the Queen of Pentacles, okay? The Queen of Pentacles is pretty practical. She's pretty down to earth. This is somebody who might be a very stable type of a person for your divine masculine. So this could be somebody that he's actually married to. This could just be a regular relationship or whatever it is. And this doesn't go for everybody, by the way. So just because your divine masculine has a karmic relationship, that doesn't mean that has to embody the divine or the karmic partner. But just take these messages as they resonate with you, okay? But that's just the energy that's coming through with this particular spread. So a very nurturing type of a stable person. Now, the thing is, though, with this kind of energy, your divine masculine may not be very connected to her in a passionate or a what's the word I'm looking for? An emotional sense. Okay, She could be very boring, practical, just kind of somebody that he just is feeling stable with, somebody that he's just kind of going through the motions with. So that could be that energy coming through too. So unfortunately, there would be a little bit of a downside to her. She's not very feisty, or she's not very energetic, or maybe she's not really that attractive even. Okay, I'm not saying that the Queen of Pentacles can't be attractive, but this is just the messages that are coming to me now. So why don't we go ahead and take a look. So that was her headspace. She's very practical with the way that she's thinking, etc. Let's see where she's at in her emotional space at this time. Wow, in her emotional space, very emotional. 5 of Cups energy coming through here. So she could be very disappointed about something here. She could be sad about anything in her life, really. It could be with your divine masculine. He could have done something to her. Maybe she realizes that he's not really in love with her. Maybe she realizes that he is holding on to possibly you, for some of you. But this could just be an emotional disappointment in some way. It could be the tendency to kind of look at things that are more negative than positive. But with her being in the mind frame of being somebody who's very practical and not emotional, I'm really picking up on this. This is more of something that has actually occurred that has made this person feel this way. There is some sort of current disappointment, some sort of focus on something that is not working right now. So that could be going on for this karmic partner at this time. Why don't we go ahead and take a look at your twin flame? Where their current head and heart space is. Okay, so the current headspace is in the world. The world is actually a great card because this has to do with completing cycles, being done with certain situations. I want to know where he's at emotionally. Maybe this will give us a key. Wow, we have the 9 of Pentacles energy. For this divine masculine, this person could really want to start over and be single and away from this person, which is why we have this 5 of Cups energy coming up here. So for some of you, you either may know this or don't know this, that your divine masculine is currently possibly telling this person that they don't want to continue on in this relationship, and because of it they've got this new world and this new opportunity, kind of closing off of a chapter and going into a new phase, which is I want to be single. I just want to kind of do my own thing and enjoy my freedom, is what I'm seeing with this. Very, very interesting. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at the current connection energy. Where is their current connection at right now? So we do have the Magician. Ooh, we have the 10 of Swords. And the 9 of Wands. Wow. Okay, so what I'm getting from this, here's their current energy. There's definitely some sort of an end, or somebody is really wanting to move on past this connection. The Magician, to me, isn't really a good card when we have these other cards that are negative, because the Magician can sometimes be a trickster, somebody who is a manipulative, somebody who may be lying or cheating in some way, playing someone. So I don't know if that is the Karmic's energy or if that's the divine masculine's energy, but I'm seeing that the Karmic is more sad. The Karmic is more bummed out than the divine masculine. So I'm just more drawn to say that this is probably the divine masculine's energy. He is probably trying to be sly and get away with something. I mean, it's not 7 of Swords energy, but I still feel that it's something that he's trying to do. Now, the Magician doesn't always have to be bad, because this could be an indication that the divine masculine is finally realizing that he has the tools that he needs in order to move forward and basically get away from this person. He wants to end this situation. He wants to be done with it once and for all. He knows it's going to be tough though, because the 9 of Wands is somebody who's just been going through the motions, but they're almost there. So really I'm seeing that there's something that's phasing out for these divine masculines. They're really wanting to phase out of this situation with their karmic partner. So if some of them aren't already in the middle or in the midst of doing it, they're thinking about it. The 9 of Wands to me is a card where somebody is just kind of getting through things. They're not really even into it. They're just surviving. They're going through the motions at this point. So to me, I'm not seeing their connection as even having any real deep love. The only emotional card that we actually got here is that 5 of Cups energy, and it's really sad, and it's on the karmic partner's point of view. So I definitely see something that has happened between these two. And so they either are in the midst of breaking up, or this is just how they currently feel, or this has just happened. This breakup could have already occurred for these two, and you just don't know about it yet, which is why it's coming up like this. So that's an indication. But I definitely see cycles ending here with the 10 of Swords and that World card. And then the 9 of Pentacles to come up on the Divine Masculine side tells me this is somebody who would rather be away from this partner and on their own and just basically concentrating on what they have in front of them. That's just what's coming up, you guys. So that could be good news for some of you. Others, I'm not sure, but that's just what's going on. So the karmic lesson within this connection, I mean, what was it? What was the whole point of these two even coming together? What's the situation? And what I'm going to do actually is I'm going to move on into these other cards. I'm just feeling that I'm going to do that. So I'm going to move on into the Row Rig Tarot here, which is one of my all-time favorites. And I will use reversals in this one. And I will shuffle these ones. What's the karmic lesson here? Well, that was way too many cards, but I don't know. I'm just not feeling it. All right, we'll take those. Karmic lessons here. Very interesting. So the karmic lessons within this connection, well, we have the Divine Masculine coming up as the Emperor, but the Emperor energy here is also having to do with people that need to take charge of a situation. They need to pull themselves out of a situation. What I'm seeing here with this Five of Pentacles energy, when it's in its reverse position, this just tells me that this was part of the karmic lesson for the Divine Masculine, is to take back control of his life, because the Five of Pentacles is a card where we feel shut out, or we feel like we don't have anywhere to go. And so we may get involved in situations with other people because we just didn't have anywhere to go. Maybe we kind of screwed things up with other partners, maybe even the Divine Feminine. And so we just kind of got involved in a situation with somebody else that we didn't really belong with. And so what I'm seeing here for the Divine Masculine is as a part of his, it was part of his lesson and part of his roles to take charge in this situation and really get out of something that he doesn't belong in, because that's what the Five of Pentacles to me is, like those feelings of not belonging. So when it's in that reverse position, that tells me that this is something that is starting to, like the Divine Masculine is starting to understand that he doesn't belong with this partner, that this partner and him are not a match. So I really feel like, not that there was no karmic lesson for this karmic partner, but I'm seeing that the Divine Masculine's karmic lesson is coming out immediately, showing us here that it was really about him just needing to take control back in his life and to say, this is not somewhere where I belong. I don't belong with this individual. Now, for some of them, they may still be struggling with this, which is why the Emperor is still in its reverse position. So I like to see this card reversed because it means that that's energy is phasing out. But the Emperor being reversed isn't so fantastic, because this just means somebody still has to conjure up the strength and takes charge in a situation in order to end it. So this could still be something going on for some Divine Masculines out there. Okay, making sense so far. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at the future energies of this union. What are the future energies of this union between the Divine Masculine and the karmic partner? Okay, we have the 10 of Pentacles here. So I am seeing an end. That's what I'm seeing here. The 10 of Pentacles, when it's in its upright position, is very beautiful because it has to do with people that, you know, they've completed some sort of cycle. They're possibly living together. They have a happy home life, etc. Well, now that it's in this reverse position, that tells me that people just didn't have it, or they're just not wanting that. Their original plan, maybe with this person, it didn't go that way. It didn't go as planned. And so there is nothing that they are experiencing like that. So it's either internal or externally, but it's just kind of, you know, an abandoned plan, or it's just not headed in that direction of success. What else? We have the 7 of Discs here, which is somebody who is taking time to figure out what their next move is, okay? So I just feel that that's probably for both of them, because this is the future energies of this connection. So it causes people to kind of have to stop and think about, well, what the hell am I going to do? As we can see that these are both Pentacles energy, which means that these are earthly things that we're having to discuss, as far as what am I going to do for survival? How am I going to support myself? Now, some of your Divine Masculines may be in these relationships relationships with other people that maybe financially depend on them. And so there is this kind of trying to figure out what people are going to do. Maybe they live together, they have property together. So unfortunately, that makes it hard as well. So there could just be this trying to figure out things phase. And then we have the moon. So this could be, you know, I always say this when the moon shows up, it could be directly related to a Pisces that we're talking about here for some of you divine or feminines, okay? But if that doesn't apply, the moon really is just about a time where things are unknown. It's a phase, as in the sun will shine on their affairs once again, as in maybe individually, maybe they split up, maybe they just part ways. But right now, it's a very confusing, dark time. People don't know where they're at. People don't know what they're doing. People are confused. And so if you guys are getting a lot of mixed signals from your divine masculines right now in regards to what's going on in his karmic partnership, that could be why. He probably doesn't even know what the hell's going on, or he's unsure about what his next move is. So that's what we're seeing here. And we're seeing it really for both people. Like I said, I'm seeing more of the sadness, though, being on that karmic partner's part. I'm not seeing that your divine masculine is really that affected. It could just be more on a practical level that he is stressing about, not necessarily an emotional one. I think it would be quite easy for this divine masculine to disconnect from this karmic partner emotionally. That's just what's coming through, okay? So let's go ahead and take a card that is a message from your divine masculine to you, divine feminine, right now, okay? Let's take a look and see what that looks like. This right here is the Oracle of Visions by Cairo Marchetti, or Ciro Marchetti, however you say his name, but that's who this is. Okay, current message. Okay, yeah, right here, this is about somebody who's waiting. They're waiting for the next move. They're thinking. They're contemplating. They're in that contemplative mode. So what your divine masculine wants you to know as his divine feminine is that he is thinking about his next move. He may not be actually doing the forward movement right now in this time and space, but he is thinking about it. Okay? Might be better than it was before. Maybe before he wasn't doing shit. Now he could be he's really contemplating things. He's looking into the future, even though that person's eyes are closed, but he's kind of taking that time to meditate, be still, and figure out what it is that he wants to do. And I saw that with the Seven of Pentacles energy, which is somebody who's in contemplation mode. Yeah, look at this here. This right here just means that the divine masculine is really thinking about the divine feminine is what I'm getting from this. It's like he's thinking about the past with her. He's thinking about the memories between the two of them. This to me is a card of nostalgia. It's like the Six of Cups to me. So this is that indication that while he is in this contemplation mode, he is thinking of his divine feminine. She is a part of his choice. I saw that earlier in a reading I did today for the twin flame connection, which is he was in that Two of Pentacles energy where he was still considering his divine feminine as either a choice or somebody he considers. I love this card because this is a card where we just feel like we're home. We feel connected to somebody. We feel like we belong with them, etc. So to me, this beautiful card of this divine feminine with these eggs, and there's everything about her that's nurturing. She's beautiful. She's gorgeous. This energy is very, very appealing to the divine masculine is what I'm seeing. So what I'm seeing here is that when he is taking this time to pull away, or he's taking this time to really reflect on the past, he is really thinking about her in terms of somebody that he would like to actually have a life with. Because to me, this is very like earth energy, somebody I want to have a new beginning with, somebody I can see as a wife, having children with those eggs, etc. So that is more of like a serious kind of like the way that I'm looking at her. I'm thinking about her, but the way I'm seeing her is quite like this. There's potential for growth and opportunity. So those are beautiful. Those are beautiful messages to get for that. So why don't we go ahead and take a look now at the your twin flame's current energy towards you, okay? So that was your twin flame's message from his higher self, his current energy towards you. Let's go ahead and take a look here. This is the Psychic Tarot and Oracle by John Holland. So let's take a look and see what that looks like. So this is kind of like how his energy is towards you right now. So his message to you was, I'm thinking about you. I'm taking time to consider. I still see you as an option. I still see you as somebody that I could spend my life with. So how does he actually see his divine feminine or see the union at this time? Or what's his energy towards these things? So even if they're negative, this just could be fears, because we already saw that it looks quite positive. We have intuition here. This is the High Priestess. Okay, so what I'm getting here from this card immediately is that his energy towards you is secretive. That's what the High Priestess is. She's secretive, as in she doesn't reveal everything. Well, it makes sense to me, because this is where your divine masculine is right now. He's in this state. He's contemplating. He's meditating. So he's withdrawn. So that makes sense that that would be his energy towards you right now. What else? Yeah, let's look at this. I couldn't have a better card to come up with that. Patience, as in this is temperance. This is somebody who is taking the time to balance things out, balance their options, either heal things or just kind of try to figure out the best approach, so they're not real into charging forth with major moves right now. This is somebody who's a little bit more withdrawn, somebody who's a little bit more passive when it comes to their actions towards you and this connection with you. Last one. Yeah, this is the Four of Cups card here. So this right here, if they have their back to you right now, it's because they're really trying to figure out things. But what I'm seeing is whatever situation they're in right now, they have their back to that as well, okay? So they may have their back to you, but they also have their back towards that situation. The Four of Cups to me is very much a card of like Four of Swords, not the same exact card, but fours to me are cards where people take time to just withdraw and go within. They really need to figure things out on their own. So that's what I'm seeing here, is that your divine masculine, the way that he feels towards you or the union right now, or his energy towards things, is that he is withdrawn. He's taking time. He's discontent and bored in his current situation, so he is taking time to think about you. That's what I'm seeing here, because it already came up where he is looking at you instead of the person that he is with currently. We already see that he's not really into the person that he's with, or he's not really wanting to continue on with that person. So his thoughts are about you. The way he views his future includes you. So he's got his back towards that situation, but you're going to take this energy though, as he's got his back towards you as well. It's only natural for you to feel that way, because you don't understand his need to be secretive or his need to not reveal his entire plan to you right now. He may not have it all figured out though, which is why he is not speaking these things to you. I'm not trying to give somebody who's, lying, or somebody who's being deceptive or going in between you and another person. I'm not trying to give that person a pass. I'm just trying to get you guys to see that that's what these cards are really suggesting, is that this person really has things to themselves and they're trying to work things out within themselves right now. So it could appear that they are discontent and bored with you and being secretive and lying in some way, which maybe they are, but there's a higher reason for it is what's coming through, okay? Maybe something that you don't know. So future energies between you and your twin flame. Let's take a look. What does this look like? Future energies. Let's go ahead and look into these cards here. No, I don't want to look into those cards. I want these cards. These are the Dreams of Gaia Tarot. Future energies between you and your divine masculine or twin flame. If divine, or if, we're talking about a divine feminine here, I apologize. Okay, future energies. Beautiful. We have the Queen of Water. Oh, we have the Hero. I love it. We have the Nine of Swords. The Ace of Swords. And the Three of Swords. Okay. So what I'm getting from this here, the future energies between you and your divine masculine, we definitely have some sort of heartbreak here, okay? That doesn't necessarily mean that he's going to break your heart. What I'm actually getting from this is that third party energy, because that's what we're talking about here. We're talking about third party here. We're talking about people that are kind of stuck in this lover's triangle. So what I'm seeing here is that somebody's definitely going to get hurt, okay? We have the Hero, which is somebody who's trying to do the right thing. That's the energy. This is the energy of your divine masculine. This is your energy right here. You're the Queen of Water. The Queen of Water here, and especially with the Crab, I believe that this is more of like the Cancer type of a woman. This is somebody who's very nurturing, very mothering, feels like home to the divine masculine. So what I'm seeing here is that this person really is that person that they want to be with. They want to be that hero for that person, etc. They are trying to do the right thing when it comes to this lover's triangle. Again, I'm not trying to give the divine masculine a pass if he's screwing around and he's lying to you or them. I'm really not trying to do that. But these are the energies that are coming through, because we do have a lot of guilt here. Okay, we do. So I don't feel that these divine masculines that I'm channeling here, they may appear to be heartless. They may appear not to have these feelings for anyone or care for anybody involved. But what I'm seeing here is this is actually quite taxing on the divine masculine. And of course, this is taxing on you as well. And it's probably taxing on the karmic relationship. But I do see that people are really trying to get to the bottom of things and that they're trying to do the right thing. They are trying to have a fresh start. They're trying to get to the bottom of it. The Ace of Swords is a card where people really want to figure things out. They want to take that sword and they want to start doing the right thing. They want to start getting to the truth of the bottom of a situation. So what I'm seeing here is potential. I'm seeing potential for new starts that are based more on truth between you and your divine masculine, or it's a better understanding of what's going on. He continues to communicate with you. Out of guilt and out of shame, he really is trying to do the right thing. And so he's telling you this, okay? It still might not be enough movement for you in order to feel good about moving forward or waiting. But what I am seeing, though, is that there is this energy coming through that this person really does want to do the right thing. So they're not trying to hurt people. They really are trying to do the right thing. So for some of you, you may have needed to hear this right now just to even feel like, is this even worth it? What the hell am I even doing? Should I even believe this person? Should I believe, the bullshit that I think they're dishing out to me? Take those messages as you will, but they look good to me. Now we're going to go ahead and take a look at messages from Spirit for this journey. So this is the art through the eyes of the soul oracle. We'll do 5. 5 is my life path number and just a favorite number of mine. So if you guys are ever wondering why I do 5s, that's why. Used to be 3s, but 5s are better for me. And I have 5 cats, so it's just a lucky number. Okay. Embrace enlightenment. Beautiful. I love it, because that's just telling you right here to embrace the enlightenment that wants to come through Spirit. This is about being open to new forms of thinking, new ways of thinking about situations. It's about Spirit enlightening your way of thinking. So embrace this, embrace new concepts, embrace things that come to you that are soft, things that just are like, oh, okay, yeah, I understand that now. Embrace this new enlightenment that wants to come to you and that wants to touch you and your heart and your soul. So this is both for the divine feminine and masculine. Weave your own destiny. Okay, so for some of you, this is just that reminder to you that, you know what, when you're in this separation mode with your divine masculine or divine feminine, that is just telling you still have to concentrate on your own destiny. Okay, yes, we are destined. We have this destined connection to, be a part of our twin flames path, journey, world, whatever. Some of us do, maybe some of us don't, I don't know. But the thing is, it's telling you to continue to weave your own destiny in the meantime. Your world cannot stop just on account of this connection. It just can't. You've got to continue to put one foot in front of the other. You got to continue to move forward with your own life. And I always say this, if your divine masculine catches up, then he catches up. And if he doesn't, at least you're not going to be sitting there in a puddle, just plain and simple. A deep secret will come to light, okay? So I don't think it's an accident that I said that there might be something that you don't even know yet. There could be something that your divine masculine is holding back from you. I saw it with the intuition, which was the high priestess. This is somebody who is holding back, somebody who's being secretive for a reason, okay? It could be because, they really do care for you and they just don't know how to express it to you. It could be that they really want to be with you, but it doesn't seem like it since they're, with somebody else. So this could be something where they reveal a truth to you. The Ace of Swords is a positive future energy between you and your divine masculine. That could be a very good possibility that your divine masculine may reveal some kind of secret to you that could be very enlightening. So embrace this enlightenment is what I'm seeing here. This could be almost like a truth that sets someone free, as in, you know what, maybe it doesn't exactly turn out the way that I need it to turn out or would like it to turn out right now, but you know what, it gave me just enough to where I feel like I can move on and now I can weave my own destiny for the time being or whatever that is. Sometimes just a little crumb is what we need. Move away from a difficult situation. Wow. So the thing is, this is the divine masculine wanting to move away from his difficult situation. We already saw this. The situation that he is in right now is difficult for him and he would like to move away from it. We've seen this over and over again. This is also a message, though, for the divine feminine, that if this situation is becoming too difficult for her, as in waiting for her divine masculine to be done with this karmic relationship or whatever, it's time for her to move on. It's time for her to move on and weave her own destiny for a change. Embrace new enlightenment that wants to come to her. It doesn't mean she has to forget all about her divine masculine, but it just means that maybe not to make everything about this relationship. Maybe it's time for her for a change, you know? Retreat into nature, solitude. I think it's very interesting that we got the divine masculine over and over again, had those cards where he was really withdrawn. He was really wanting to take some time for himself and to go into that state of solitude. So this could very well be his energy and also yours too. It's like you wanting to move away from a difficult situation. So you're retreating into nature. So it means spend more time with nature. For some of you, it could actually mean where you're spending time with animals, and that's very healing to you. It could just be being around your pack, your tribe of people, your friends, your family, retreating into that and taking a little bit more of a, you know, like a solitude move away from the situation with your divine masculine. That could be it. But I definitely see forward movement. I see people really wanting to weave their own destiny. I see people wanting to move away from a difficult situation. I do see somebody that needs to embrace more enlightenment and retreat in some way and go into a state of solitude or into a state of nature, whatever that is. But I already kind of see the divine masculine doing that, so it's positive. But a deep secret will come to light. I think that's really amazing. Some sort of secret will be revealed that will really free people, because what I saw with the divine feminine and masculine energies for the future is I didn't see anything that was I saw truth and understanding. I saw enlightenment is what I saw with that Ace of Swords. So I feel very confident that this truth that comes out, even though it could, let's just say it could feel a little harsh, because we did have that 9 of Swords energy coming through. It could feel that way, but I feel like in the end, it will really prove to be a very enlightened experience for some, okay? It'll really free them from whatever they have been in anguish over. It may free them to confess something or to say, you know, this person may just be so in their head that this person doesn't care about me, they're done, they're over, whatever, and this deep secret that comes to light may free this person to go, wow, I was in my own head about the situation. It wasn't even that. I totally had it wrong. Wow, I feel amazing. I feel so much lighter now. Now I feel like I can move forward. And now that, you know, embracing this new enlightenment that's coming. So whatever's coming is very positive. We definitely have divine masculine energy and the divine feminine energy coming through here. And then we have that third party situation, lover's triangle. So what I'm seeing here is that people want to end cycles. People want to get to the bottom of something. People want to be enlightened. People want to do things moving forward with more truth, etc. So to me, regardless if your divine masculine is leaving this person or if this person's leaving them or they're coming back to you immediately or it's something that's going to take time, I just see things that are positively wrapping up for people and people moving forward in a positive way. And if not right away, it's like a struggle, but that's really in their minds and in their hearts what they really want to do. They really want to move away from this situation. So if some of you have been struggling with the fact that, you know what, I don't understand. If he wants to move away from it, then why isn't he? I just feel that there's something deeper going on within your divine masculine. There's some kind of inner crisis that he is still tending to and he's still trying to figure it out, is what I'm seeing here. So anyways, I hope that you guys enjoyed this reading. This is actually a longer reading when I do it for a private session, but I just wanted to do a quick one for some of you that don't like the longer ones. I hope that you enjoyed it for this karmic relationship, and I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks a lot for watching.